What is going on, everybody? My name is Travis, and welcome to SF Bay Area Sports Talk. We have NFL breaking news alert. It has finally happened. The New York Jets have hired former 49ers defensive coordinator for the last 4 seasons as the New York Jets head coach, their 20th head coach in franchise history. Big shout out to Robert Saleh, a well-earned and well-deserved. You know, he has just been so incredible, so exciting to watch. And, you know, the leadership that he brings, the energy and passion. And you saw, you know, the impact that he's had on our defense the last 4 years. I mean, just amazing. And you look at what he was able to do this past year with all the injuries that we had, you know, to the defense, losing Bosa, losing Solomon Thomas, you know, not having D Ford, all of these guys that were out. And yet the 49ers defense, they were the 5th ranked defense this past season. I mean, that is incredible. And we know last year we were number 1, number 2 in the league. Just amazing. Welcome in, everyone, to the show. We are so pumped to be here. And, you know, I'm going to miss Robert Saleh. You know, I'm going to miss seeing his facial expressions on the sideline just going, yes, yes, yes. I mean, you just loved everything that he brought, everything that he embodied, and the way that, you know, he coached his players. He was able to teach them and, give it, I mean, step by step, what they had to do to be successful. We got 49ers diehard fan. Welcome in. We got MK Landon. Wow, didn't expect this. Yeah, you know, I mean, I knew, you know, yeah, I think we all probably expected that Robert Saleh was going to get a head coaching job. But, you know, I don't think we thought it would be with the Jets. And I'm telling you, he is going to turn around this Jets franchise. And I couldn't be more excited for Robert Saleh. And he does get a 5-year deal with the Jets. And, you know, so it's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun to see, you know, they have a young quarterback, Sam Darnold, over there. And so we'll see what type of coaching staff Saleh is going to do. He might be looking to bring in Matt LaFleur's brother, who has been with us, you know, on to his coaching staff. And would Rob sign Colin Kaepernick and Sherman? Wow, you know, I mean, I would do it. I would do it. Well, I mean, Sam Darnold is still a very young quarterback, so I think you still want to take a look at what he has to offer. But, you know, I think you can bring in Kaepernick to the mix, you know, whether he becomes a starter potentially or a backup, you know. But, again, when you can bring in more competition, and, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if Richard Sherman goes there. Sherman, you know, he was quoted as saying, you know, a phenomenal hire, and, you know, he's going to turn around this Jets franchise. And also got to give another shout out to Robert Saleh does become the first Muslim head coach in NFL sports. And so that is big news. Big shout out to my fellow Muslim brother. That is awesome. And yeah, what a hire this is. And, you know, again, you know, being a 49ers fan and just seeing the impact that he had on our players and our defense. And again, you know, to do what he was able to do this past season and still have our defense be, you know, one of the top 5 defenses in the NFL. And I mean, our defense kept us in so many games this year. And, you know, again, we had a lot of missed opportunities this past season, you know, but, you know, it's still just amazing what the defense was able to do. And yeah, I mean, you know, you look at, you know, what Robert Saleh, yeah, you know, for 4 seasons. So Kyle Shanahan brought him over to the coaching staff once Shanahan took over the job in 2017. And, you know, the Jets are kind of in a similar situation that you can almost argue that, you know, we were in before the 2017 season, of course, when we brought in a new head coach, brought in new GM, John Lynch. And again, you know, to turn around the franchise from where we had been, and, you know, what a quick turnaround it was. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised too if Robert Saleh is able to do that with the Jets. And, you know, again, with these long-term contracts, you know, that does help because, you know, they know that, again, that they're going to be there for many years, and, you know, they can focus on, you know, that it's not going to be a 1 year and done job or 2 years and done. You know, they got some time to kind of build the structure, the team, the talent that, you know, that they want to do. And so that's going to be fun. Definitely going to be rooting for Saleh to be very successful. And would it be something if we're seeing a 49ers Jets Super Bowl in a couple years? That would be so awesome to see, going up against him. The brilliance with Kyle Shanahan against Robert Saleh. What a matchup that will be when we do face the Jets again. And which team do you think Cap would go for, or you think he'll be unsigned? Well, I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head. What team I think that he could get signed by. Again, in my opinion, Kaepernick is, again, he's far better than, so many different quarterbacks that, are in the league today that are getting deals, whether as backups or getting starting jobs. And, it's just really unfortunate. I really hope that he does get signed. But right now it doesn't seem like the NFL, that they're going to change their stance or whatever it is. But, hopefully we can move towards, getting him back in, because, it's just frustrating because, we want to see Kaepernick out there play because, look, he's kept his body in great shape. He has been consistently always working out. And, not just to stay in football shape, but as we know, always great to stay in the best shape you can health-wise. And so, hopefully we get that opportunity. Jets versus 49ers in Super Bowl. Teacher versus mentor. Yeah, I love it. That's what's fun right now. We can throw out crazy prediction, or I wouldn't say crazy, but we can throw out exciting predictions like this. And, who knows? It could actually come to fruition. And so you just never know what you're going to see. But again, this season coming up is going to be a lot of fun. Of course, can't wait for my 49ers to get back into the mix. And it's going to be awesome coming up this season. And, we'll see who's going to end up getting the defensive coordinator spot now. And that's what you just love. This 49ers coaching staff from top to bottom, they're the best in the league. And, everything that they do leadership wise. And, although probably we have to be honest, maybe the intense workout, coaching that has, we've suffered so many injuries. So you do wonder the conditioning and strength training. That was the word I was looking for. The strength and conditioning coaches have not, I think we have to be honest, they have whatever type of, whatever type of work that they have been doing, it obviously did not work this past year. So got to change up the routine there and things like that. So this situation with the Jets, again, when you're looking at this franchise, I believe they haven't won a Super Bowl. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it is 1969. So it has been quite some time. And I mean, they have had a lot of losing seasons, unfortunately for them. And, whatever it is, whoever they have brought in, just has not been able to get the job done. They did have some good years with Rex Ryan. And I do remember the one year, I think it was with Mark Sanchez. They had a pretty good season, got into, I think it was the wild card round. And or it might have been divisional round, but they knocked off, I think it was the Chargers at the time. But it was several, I think it was 2008, it might have been. But the Jets, they were going through, the playoffs that year, and Mark Sanchez, I think, was just a rookie at the time, and they got a big playoff win. And, that was exciting for them at that time. Really wanted Jim Harbaugh to go to the Jets because of Frank Gore. Oh man, that would have been awesome to have a Harbaugh and Frank Gore reunion. They were just so amazing when they were together. Those 4 years it was. The Harbaugh years, it's crazy how fast it went by. We all remember the first year going 13-3, and then going to the NFC Championship game against the New York Giants. And I was at that game. And then of course the next year we get to the Super Bowl against the Ravens. We come up short. Then the year after that, we get to the NFC Championship against Seattle, and we have the infamous Sherman interception, going to Crabtree on that play. And then, then the fourth year with Harbaugh, it was, we went 8-8, and not how we envisioned that season. I remember we were 7-4, and I remember going to the game on Thanksgiving against the Seahawks, that brutal loss, Like it was like 19-3, didn't even get a touchdown that game. And yeah, then we lost to the Raiders. But yeah, that was when you look at all the years, so yeah, looking at this Jets franchise, I think if you're a Jets fan, you cannot be more pumped and thrilled that this move is happening. And, with all the tough years that, Jets fans have had to go through, this is something to get very excited about. And yeah, I think obviously, it's not going to happen overnight, this team to get rebuilt. But, I think what you're going to see this upcoming season, a very competitive Jets team. And yeah, I think they're going to get a lot of wins, and, a lot of teams are, it's going to be fun again. I mean, for the Jets, they're going to be a competitive team, and that's going to be, again, it's better for the league. The better the competition is, I think the best it gets out of you. So yeah, and I'm excited when, with Robert Saleh, he could have went to other teams, of course. But, I think I really like the fact that, look, he didn't, mind the fact that, yeah, the Jets have not been a very successful franchise of late, but, he sees the opportunity, and, it's exciting to see him, take this next jump in his career. And, throughout the years, yeah, he's, had the chance to be on several different coaching staffs. I think he also was on Pete Carroll's coaching staff for a period of time. And yeah, Robert Saleh, I think he started coaching in 2002. So he has been coaching for quite some time now. And it's going to be awesome to see, what he can do in turning around that franchise. I think Robert's going to be the next Pete Carroll, possibly better. But then again, his main is defense. Yeah, I like this prediction a lot. Pete Carroll, as much as we despise him or we don't like him, of course, here in San Francisco, Pete Carroll has done a good job. I mean, the Seahawks have been very competitive, of course, as we know. And yeah, I'm with you. I think Robert Saleh could be even better potentially than Pete Carroll. And, it's just incredible. The defense, again, every single play, you saw Robert Saleh get so pumped on the sidelines. I mean, it was just so much fun to watch, seeing that, day in and day out all the time. And, that's the type of energy that you need. And, I think when you're looking at this Jets team, I think, again, with having had a lot of losing seasons over the years, they have been missing that it factor, that energy. And, we as 49ers fans, we know, how incredible it was, with having Robert Saleh the last 4 years and just seeing that emotion, that passion, that passion on the sidelines is unmatched. And, the Jets, I think that is something they're really going to need, especially to turn around this franchise. Got to go see you when you go live again. Thank you so much, 49ers diehard fan. Appreciate it a lot, and have a very fun divisional playoff weekend wherever you are. If you get a chance to watch the games over the weekend, we are going to be doing post-game shows for all the divisional playoff games this weekend. So that is going to be so much fun, and I cannot wait. It is the eve of NFL divisional playoff weekend, and to get this big news with the Robert Saleh hire, what an incredible, exciting hire this is, and couldn't be more pumped for Robert Saleh. Just such a great dude, and again, the energy, the passion that he brings, it's just going to be really fun to see what he can do, and how he's going to turn around this Jets franchise moving forward. And yeah, I mean, he cannot wait to get to work. So we are going to be wrapping up this fun post game. Or hey, see, I'm so used to doing post game. I got me saying post game right now, but so much fun to do these live streams, to go live and to field the live questions from you guys and girls out there. So thank you so much again, everyone. And if you haven't done so, please smash up that like button. It really helps out the channel big time. So thank you so much again, everyone. Helps out the YouTube algorithm so that YouTube can recommend this video to as many New York Jets fans and football fans as possible. So thank you again, everyone. Really appreciate all your support. And feel free, if you would like, to let me know down below in the comment section what your thoughts, reactions are to the Robert Saleh hiring, becoming the New York Jets 20th head coach in franchise history, a 5-year contract. I see we got Tyler Burbeck checking in on the tail end of things. Welcome, Tyler. So great to see you. Hope you're having a great night. This hurts. I miss Robert Saleh. I'm right there with you. This news, it hurts a lot. I didn't want to believe that this was going to happen. I mean, we knew it was inevitable. I was holding out hope that maybe, it could be, put off for at least one more year. That was my hope, to get to see Robert Saleh with Nick Bosa for one more year. And, the rest of the 49ers defense, I wanted to see that so bad. And, it is what it is. So, I'm so pumped and thrilled for Robert Saleh and, so excited to continue following his journey with the Jets and, wish him all the best. And, his impact on the 49ers and our, franchise and our players is forever going to be felt. And, that that greatness that he brought, that energy, that passion, absolutely unmatched. And, I was wishing, a better team. I agree. I think if he had gotten maybe another, team, it would have been probably better. I would have liked that a lot more just because, it's a daunting task. And I definitely think he's going to be up for the challenge to, try to turn around this Jets franchise. It's going to be a fun challenge and we'll see what's going to happen with everything. So again, thank you everyone so much for checking in and we will all see you next time. Have a fantastic rest of your night or day if it is daytime where you're watching, and we will see you all later. And big shouts out, congratulations again to Robert Saleh and to Jets fans. Robert Saleh becomes the new head coach, a 5-year deal. So we will see you all later here at SF Bears Sports Talk. Have a great one, everyone. Take care and strive for greatness. All right, we'll see you later.